Hey guys, it's Aaron. Welcome back to the house where we talk news, celebrities, and hot topics. I'm excited to be back with you guys on this Thursday. Okay, this Thursday afternoon. I cannot believe it is Thursday already. Okay, I feel like it was just Monday 2 seconds ago. So this is kind of crazy. Okay, the week is almost over. We are, almost to Friday. So I'm super excited. If you guys are in the chat, please let me know. Okay, let me know if you can hear me. Is my microphone on? Does it sound nice and crispy? Okay, we got to make sure the audio is right. But hey you guys, what's going on? Is everybody having a good Thursday so far? Okay. We have a lot to talk about. Okay, a whole bunch to talk about. Meghan McCain has officially quit The View. Okay, she said, I am done with ABC and the rest of the girls. Okay, Maureen said we can hear you crystal clear. Thank you. Okay, thank you for letting me know because y'all know y'all will let me do a whole entire live stream, okay, for a whole 59 minutes with no damn microphone on. Okay, y'all let me do that. But someone said don't say crispy, someone might get offended. Who? Who are you talking about? But hey John Blue, what's going on? I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. Thank you for joining me. But you guys, y'all's fave from The View, Miss Meghan McCain, is quitting. Okay, she is quitting the show. She said, I am done with ABC and the rest of the girls. So we got to go ahead and talk about that. Tamar is on Twitter, okay, putting her hat in the ring. Remember when the whole drama with Sharon Osbourne was happening and Dr. Weedy to you, sweetie, went to Twitter and was like, I want to be on the talk. Okay, replace me or replace her with me, right? Well, Tamar Braxton is basically kind of slick, sort of doing the same thing. So we're going to talk about that. We have to get into some things when it comes to Cynthia Bailey. Okay, Miss Cynthia Cheekbones Bailey. She is talking to People Magazine. And you guys, I can almost definitively say that Cynthia is done with the show. Okay, Bravo, Andy Cohen, NBC Universal, truly original entertainment. They do not want Cynthia. And then very quickly, I did want to talk about Simon and Porsha. So let's go ahead and talk about The View. As you guys can see, I have this, beautiful picture, okay, of our favorite conservative Republican patriot, Miss Meghan McCain. Okay, let me go ahead and make it bigger. Doesn't she look gorgeous? Okay, isn't she lovely with the beautiful pink purple lipstick? Well, today on The View, okay, Meghan announced that she was leaving. Okay, so let me get the quote together. She said this morning, this is going to be my last season here at The View. I will be here through the end of July to finish out the season. This was not an easy decision. She says, it took a lot of thought and counsel and prayer and talking to my family and my close friends. She says, I feel like this is just the right decision for me at this moment. And I just want to thank all of you. I'm eternally grateful to have had this opportunity here. So seriously, thank you from the absolute bottom of my heart. And I will still be here for a month. So if you guys want to fight a little bit more, we have 4 more weeks. Okay. And after doing further investigations, I guess she had told someone that after the whole coronavirus pandemic, that the ladies were going to be back in the studio for next season, right? And so she was going to have to move her ass back to New York City. And somebody told me that she wanted to stay in Washington, D.C. Okay, so that may have something to do with it. Also, the fact that, she kept getting into it with Whoopi Goldberg and Joy Behar and Sunny Hostin, and she consistently attacked Sarah Haynes. Yes, I'm going to use the word attacked because that's exactly what it was. Miss Sarah Haynes, who is everybody's unproblematic fave, would just sit up there every day. She didn't bother anybody. She did her job. She had her notes. She knew what the hell she was talking about. And Meghan would just find something to attack that girl with. Okay? It had to be something. And so not only did she probably not want to stay in New York City because, a conservative's favorite line is LA is a mess. New York City is a mess. They love to shit on the big cities and the urban areas. But not only did she not want to stay in New York City, but she probably was just sick of the fighting. Okay? She was sick of it. She was over it. And so, you guys, apparently, okay, after doing some investigations, apparently ABC begged her. Okay? The executives over there at ABC said, we already lost one conservative a couple of years ago, Miss Roseanne Barr. Okay, talking about I thought the bitch was white, or whatever she said. Okay, remember when Roseanne said that? Let me see if I can look that up. Because y'all, that's one of them clips that I was like, oh my God, Roseanne Barr is really off her rocker. Let's see, Roseanne Barr, I thought the bitch was white. Okay, wait, let me see if I can put this up on the screen. Bye, Megan. You gotta go, sweetie. Yeah, gotta go. Okay, let's see. Y'all remember this? Hopefully I don't get copyrighted. Let me make it bigger. Okay, let's see. Turn the volume on, John.
I'm trying to talk. Do you know that that's what my tweet was about? Damn it!
Oh, you've explained this literally.
I thought the bitch was white! God damn it! I thought the bitch was white!
Do y'all remember that? Do y'all remember that? I know y'all remember that. Could y'all hear that clip? Oh my God, every time I look at that, I get so scared. I'm like, oh my God, she's literally having a psychotic break. Let me know in the chat if you guys could hear that clip of Roseanne. Like, oh my God, like it was like a demonic satanic spirit had overtaken Roseanne's body. What is wrong with that woman? Oh my God. Okay, it literally takes my breath away every time I see that damn clip. But you guys know that Roseanne Barr, they had a reboot of Roseanne, okay, the sitcom, family television show. You guys know what I'm talking about. They rebooted it on ABC a couple of years ago. This had to be like maybe 3 or so years ago. And they portrayed Roseanne and her family to be like these Republican, conservative Trump supporters, which I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I feel like as a major television network, you have to play to everybody. And so you need to make content for the progressive liberals, and you got to make content for the very problematic conservative Trump supporters. So I didn't have an issue with them portraying Roseanne as a Trump supporter. But what I had an issue with is the fact that she went onto Twitter and started calling, Valerie Jarrett, which was, Barack Obama's, former advisor, right? She went onto Twitter and called her a monkey or a gorilla or something like that. And then I guess she did this interview with The Guardian talking about I thought that bitch was white. Girl, I'm gonna need you to bring it on down in the words of Candy Burrs Tucker. But I say that to say that reboot was on ABC, okay? ABC ended up doing the right thing. They canceled that damn, crazy ass show, right? I think they rebooted it again for a third time without Roseanne, and they ended up calling it The Conners, I think. Okay, fact check me in the comments down below. But yeah, they did the right thing and they got rid of Roseanne. Okay. So ABC is in shambles. Okay, I say that to say ABC is in shambles because they already lost their token conservative, Roseanne Barr. And so now they're losing another one in Meghan McCain. Okay, so upon further investigations, apparently ABC begged her to stay. Okay, they was like, Meghan, we'll pay you double, we'll pay you triple, we'll give you foot massages, we'll feed you grapes and have people, fanning you while you prep for the show every day. ABC did not want Meghan McCain to go. Apparently, she had 2 more years on her contract to star on The View. But for some reason, Meghan just wasn't feeling it. Okay, it was too much fighting for her. She wasn't getting paid enough. And she felt like she wanted to live in Washington, D.C. And so she was like, fuck them 2 years. I'm out of here. Okay. So, in my humble personal opinion, I kind of feel as though, while Meghan was on the show, she was extremely annoying. Okay. Meghan was ruder than anyone else on television, right? She was very problematic. At times, she had a lot of anti-Black moments. Okay. Don't argue with me, argue with your mama, because one thing I'm not going to do is go back or forth. To me, Meghan McCain spewed a lot of anti-Black rhetoric, and that's just my humble opinion. All right. And then a lot of the times she would be very immature. Like, who fights with Whoopi Goldberg from Sister Act, from The Color Purple, from Ghost? Okay, this is an Oscar winner, a living legend. Okay, and you gonna fix your lips to come for Whoopi? Yeah, something wrong with that girl. Okay, something is wrong with her. So, even though Meghan was annoying, she was rude, she was problematic, she was anti-Black at some moments, she was immature. At the end of the day, I do feel as though Meghan was good for the TV. Okay, I kind of view her in the same way as, a Kenya Moore or a Giselle Bryant. I cannot stand their ass. However, you can't deny the fact that they're good for television. And Meghan McCain really did make good TV. I think Meghan McCain single-handedly, okay, and like I said, you can fight with your mama, not me. Meghan McCain single-handedly rebranded The View, and she ushered in this new modern era of The View, because for a while, they kept switching out hosts, and it was a hot-ass mess, right? When they had Raven Simone and Jenny McCarthy and the Candace girl from Full House. They had a lot of these people that just wasn't hitting on nothing, right? And they would continuously just rotate them out. They had Jedediah, and they had this woman, and they had that woman. And so when they finally settled on, Sarah and Sunny and Joy, they rehired Joy because remember they fired her. And then they got Meghan McCain, and of course Whoopi was there all along. Once they, got all of them women, it's like they found the secret sauce again. And so I do believe that, Meghan McCain was a huge part of the show becoming successful again, because they was winning Emmys. And during the coronavirus pandemic, they were like the #1 talk show. And people were consistently tuning in to see what Meghan McCain was going to say, how she was going to be problematic today, and who in the hell was she going to fight with. Okay? So you can't say the girl was not good for TV. Now, we got to get into who is going to replace her. Okay. So let me go ahead and pull up this picture, because Miss Tamar Braxton took to Twitter, I guess, to kind of put her name in the hat. And it seems like, to me, she wants to be on The View. And I kind of think she out her damn mind, if you ask me. Child, let's see if I can put this up. Y'all see this tweet? That's Tamar under construction Braxton to you, sweetie. Okay. Can y'all see my screen? Can y'all see it? Can y'all see this tweet? Let me know. Because I know we be having technical difficulties, child. I know we be having technical difficulties. So let me know if you can hear and if you can see. C and Trucker D said, when did they fire Joy? Child, they got rid of Joy a couple of years ago, and they brought her ass right back because the ratings were down the toilet. It was a moment in time where I thought the show was going to be canceled because they just kept replacing the guests. Shout out to Miss Rita Hopkins. Thank you so much for the super chat. She says, I knew you wouldn't let me down. Laughing my butt off. Thank you, Rita, for joining us this afternoon. I'm happy to see you. But you guys, Tamar under construction Braxton, okay, former co-host of The Real, okay, former artist, because, she used to make music, but now she's made a career out of being like a personality on Bigo with Jason Lee. Yeah, that Tamar Braxton. A comment tweeted her and said, I want a person of color to replace Meghan McCain on The View. Where is Tamar Braxton? And then Tamar quote retweeted that and said, Tamar on The View? Eyes emoji? And y'all, when I read that, I was like, no. Okay, you out your damn mind. In the same way that Lil' Kim was out her mind when she said that she wanted to do a versus battle against Nicki Minaj. Like, Lil' Kim, you are a little bit out your league. I mean, I'm just saying. And, I know Lil' Kim ushered in, a certain style of rap when it came to females. I'm not going to discredit her contributions to, hip hop over the years because Lil' Kim definitely is iconic. Okay, she is an icon. But if we want to talk about hits, Lil' Kim can't compare to Nicki Minaj. Okay, she just don't. And that situation kind of reminds me of this. It's like, Tamar, you're kind of out of your league, sis. You're a little bit out of your league. In order to be on The View, you're going to have to talk politics. You're going to talk about, you're going to have to talk about what's happening in the White House on Capitol Hill, what's going on with the Supreme Court justices. Okay, you have to talk about topics dealing with death, okay, war, foreign policy, all that shit. And I don't know if Tamar Braxton is well equipped to have these types of conversations. Y'all get what I'm saying? Wendy said Nene would be a good addition too. No, I don't see Nene on there. Let's see. Someone said Tamar. Nah. Sandstone said Tamar is not qualified. I completely agree. Dana said I love Tamar, but not for The View. Okay. Let's see. Cherie said Joy retired and they wooed her back with cash and options. Joy did not retire. They did not renew her contract. So she was forced into retirement. Let's see. What y'all saying? Lillian said Tamar is not The View. Not at all. I absolutely agree. Let's see. Maureen said The View is way out of Tamar's element. Okay. So we all on one accord here. Okay, it looks like we all is talking about the same things. Okay. So I'm glad we all agree that it's a no. I'm glad we all agree that it's a no for Miss Tamar Braxton. Now I do see someone in here. Jared is in the chat talking about what about Dr. Wendy? Dr. Wendy would be a wonderful choice. I think Angela Rye would be a wonderful what am I trying to say? A wonderful choice. Say that 10 times fast, back to back. I think, who else? April Ryan would be a great choice. There's a lot of Black, progressive, liberal, women who are intelligent and very capable of talking about the stuff that they talk about on The View. However, I don't think that they should have a liberal, progressive person on The View because we already have enough of those. Okay. We got Whoopi, who is, left leaning. You got Joy, who is all the way down that left aisle. You got Sunny, who to me is very progressive. You have Anna, who claims to be a Republican, but she leans to the left, in my opinion. Someone said Angela Rye. Absolutely, I love Angela Rye. But because we already have so many panel members, okay, shout out to All About the Tea, hashtag protect the avatar. Because they have so many panel members already who lean to the left, I think that they, of course, should replace Meghan McCain with another Republican conservative woman, right? So let's see. I think maybe they should make Anna full-time, or maybe they should bring back Elizabeth Hasselbeck. Okay, remember her? Let's see if I can pull up a picture of Elizabeth. Let's see. Let me share my screen so y'all can know who I'm talking about. If you're an OG View fan, if you old enough, you guys should remember Elizabeth. All right? Remember her? Let me see. Oh, there goes Barbara Walters. Remember Elizabeth? She used to sit next to Barbara Walters. She used to fight with what's her name? Who she used to fight with? That LGBTQ plus lady. What was her name? I want to say Roseanne Barr, not Roseanne Barr. Rosie O'Donnell. Remember when Elizabeth and Rosie O'Donnell used to fight? Okay, like cats and dogs. Yeah. Hot ass mess. All right. So and then I'm also kind of thinking that they might want to hire Donald Trump Jr.'s girlfriend. Let's see if I can look her up. Her name is Kimberly Guilfoyle. Let me see if I can put this up on the screen. Y'all, I cannot stand this girl. Okay. And I don't agree with any of these people's politics. I cannot stand these people. To me, they are very anti-black. You know, that's just my opinion. But if we gonna try to get some crazy conservative women on there, I think we should have this Kimberly lady. Let's see if I can pull this picture up. I don't know if you guys can see that because Google won't let me make it bigger, but y'all know who I'm talking about. Y'all know who I'm talking about. A lot of you guys are saying Tiffany Cross and Angela Rye. I love all of those women, but I don't think that they're going to replace Meghan McCain with another left-leaning commentator. They're definitely going to replace her with a conservative. I see some people in the chat talking about some damn Candace Owens. Now, what they don't need to do is get an extremist. I kind of think Candace Owens is extreme. Like, that's not going to play well on network television. What I will say about Meghan is that even though she was very problematic, even though I barely agree with her on anything, she definitely reeled it in sometimes to make sure that she wasn't, offending their market, okay, their viewership, because this is network television. This is not Fox News. This is not OAN. This is not Newsmax. Okay, this is not Breitbart, right? So they can't have someone, I don't think they could do someone like a Tommy Lauren or, a Candace Owens, because I think that their views are just so problematic to a point that it's almost unwatchable. Y'all get what I'm saying? So anyways, I guess that's that. So are you guys sad to see Meghan go? Okay. If you are sad to see Meghan leave the show, put a yes, we're sad in the chat. If you aren't, put a hell no in the chat. Dana said most Republicans are racist. I think a lot of them are. I wouldn't say all, not all of them, but a lot of them. Let's see. I see some people in the chat saying Amanda Seales. I cannot stand Amanda Seales. But again, Amanda Seales is very progressive, so I don't think they would put her on the show. Ooh, what is y'all saying? Y'all saying bye, Meghan? Hell no. Tara said hell to the no. Elizabeth said hell no. Jared said nope. Maureen said nope. Okay, it looks like we are not going to be missing Miss Meghan McCain, the Princess of Arizona. All right, so let's move right along. Oh, this is a good one. Raquel said Omarosa. Okay, casting director. I like that. I like that choice. That would make for some really good TV. Someone says Hamar. Girl, no. Girl, no. But Omarosa would be really good. I really do like that. So shout out to, who was that said that? Raquel. I liked it that. I would really like to see Omarosa because she's black. I believe she's a Republican, if I'm not mistaken. She did work for Trump in that damn White House looking like a damn fool because, sis, he was obviously using you, and that's why he fired your ass. But anyways, all right, so what else is we talking about today? What else we got going on? Happy July 1st, okay? Can you believe that we are already in the month of July? Isn't that crazy? Okay, so very quickly, I want to put this picture up of Cynthia Bailey because, y'all, we got to have a little heart-to-heart with Cynthia. She's all over the place, okay? Let's pray for Cynthia. Look at how beautiful she looks in her gorgeous black gown. She has the blonde locks going all the way to her hips. Her makeup looks fabulous. Her boobs look gorgeous. Her waist is cinched. Her skin is beautiful and melanated. Cynthia is a bad bitch, okay? Not to call women bitches, but I mean, girl, she looks good. Now, you guys know that we've been talking about for the past couple of weeks about how the producers really aren't feeling Cynthia. She's on the chopping block. We thought that she was going to announce her departure from the Real Housewives of Atlanta on the Wendy Williams show last week, and it just didn't happen. Well, what we do know that's definitive is that filming starts in like days. Okay. If it hasn't started already, it starts in literal days. And Cynthia Bailey went to People magazine to talk about her fate on the show by basically saying that she has not received a contract yet. And that news from People magazine was published, I believe, yesterday. So if filming is supposed to begin in a couple of days and you have not received a contract yet, it kind of seems as though to me that, baby, you're fired. Okay, they don't want you. You're getting the boot. Okay, and these boots are made for walking. They're going to walk you right on off this show. Right? Now, it is possible for, them to do contract negotiations after filming has already started, because we do know on season 12, that was the case with Miss Lenithia Leakes. They had already been filming for a couple of weeks, and NeNe solidified her contract after the fact, which is the reason why they, I guess, cut her out like the first 2-3 episodes, even though they had enough footage to edit her in those episodes. Okay. Just because you don't film with the rest of the ladies don't mean that you can't have your own personal story and they can't just edit that in as if it's happening simultaneously. Okay. It's the power of editing. Okay. You can manipulate time and the order in which things happen with Final Cut Pro or Premiere Pro, right? So, whose birthday is it? I see a lot of happy birthdays in the chat. Let's see. We got Shanice. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. But yeah, I say that to say that it is very possible that you can not have a contract signed, sealed, and delivered after filming has already started. But the difference between NeNe and Cynthia's situation is the fact that NeNe had a contract that she didn't like, so she went back to the negotiation table, right? Y'all, Cynthia don't even have a contract, okay? Ain't no contract to negotiate because she don't have one. So what y'all think? Do y'all think Cynthia is fired? What y'all think? Tracy said Robin Dixon still has a job. Let Cynthia live. Well, Robin Dixon has been on her show for 6 seasons and Cynthia has been on her show for 11. So maybe Robin will get the boot after she reaches 11 seasons too. Okay. Miss Jack said, bye 50 Cent. Okay. Maureen said, Cynthia, you in danger, girl, in my whoopee voice. Okay. Elizabeth says that she feels as though Cynthia is going to be fired. Okay. We got people in the chat talking about maybe she's going to be demoted. I think Cynthia being a friend of the show would be a really good idea. However, I don't know if Cynthia is going to be up for that because that might hurt her ego, right? It might hurt her pride a little bit. So I don't know if she's going to do that. But if I had to take a wild guess, okay, if I had to bet my bottom dollar, okay, my very last dollar at the bottom, I would have to say, put user in timeout. I would have to say, Cynthia, you're in danger, girl. All right. So let's go ahead and move on. Very quickly, last but not least, before we log out, I did want to talk about Miss Porsha and her man, Simon Guobadia. So let me go ahead and share my screen with you guys because y'all, Simon wrote the most beautiful love letter on Instagram to his fiancé, Porsha Williams. Okay. Are y'all ready for this? Because some of y'all men in the chat, okay, if you are a man and you got a woman or another man, you need to be having your notepad out because it's time to take some notes. But his caption says, the moon and the sun must have been in alignment when we met and decided fairly quickly. He says, I call that moving with intention and purpose. One follower commented recently on one of my posts and crystallized this point by saying, and I quote, love is really a beautiful thing. I'd rather have it and be hated for it than be lonely and miserable with people who can't find it. I know that's right. Okay, because I'm in that boat of I can't find it. So listen, I'm happy for you, Simon. He said, I found love in a hopeless place. Shout out to Rihanna. No, he said, I found love in you and I claimed it instantly. My love for you, Porsha, has not diminished one bit. In fact, it has grown exponentially. I want us to live our lives like every day is our last. I challenge anyone with a heart to lead with love for a change. You might find someone you are equally yoked with if you travel this road. God bless. Woo, child. If Michael Sterling can't write, House of Aaron certainly cannot read. Now, Maureen said he didn't write that. And I was slick thinking the same thing. I was like, wow, this is a very beautiful love letter to his woman. I ain't never known Simon to be that eloquent and that articulate. Okay, and having all of those nice vocabulary words, SAT words. I ain't never known him to use SAT words before. Wendy said, it's the poetry for me. Her Majesty said, here we go again with the equally yoked. But yeah, I just wanted to let y'all know that even if Simon did not write this, okay, even if he had a poet concoct that together, even if he had a ghostwriter write his Instagram captions, he's doing what needs to be done to make sure his woman is happy, okay? Personally, for me, I have found out that my love language is words of affirmation. And that's exactly what Mr. Simon Guobadia is doing. He is affirming his woman. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the type of man that I want, okay? I'm going to need you to affirm, okay, and assure me that you love me, that your love hasn't diminished, that it's grown exponentially. And I want you to shout it to the rooftops, okay? And let it be known. Thank you, John Blue, for the super chat. Thank you so much. He says, Omarosa would be a great choice. Thanks for keeping it real, Aaron. Yes, I love Omarosa. Ever since somebody said that in the chat, I'm like, I feel like that would be my number one choice, would be Omarosa. But yes. So let me go ahead and take that down. I'm going to read a couple more comments before we get on out of here. We've been on here for 34 minutes. Ray said, but Simon is married to Fallon. Well, technically, yes. Okay. But that, doesn't mean he can't fall in love with somebody else, right? His union with Fallon is basically over. Right. But okay, you guys. Davon said, I kind of think he's just securing the storyline. So you don't think it's genuine. Y'all just think Simon wants to be on television. Is that the case? Christina Vega said, the View is not for Tamar. It's a political show, not a gossip show. She couldn't keep up. I would 100% and absolutely agree with that. I feel like Tamar would be out of her league. All right. But all right, you guys, thank you so much for joining me on this live on this beautiful Thursday afternoon. Make sure you guys are liking the video. You comment, subscribe to the channel, put your post notifications on so that you can be notified when I go live or when I post a video. Okay, because some of y'all be watching the videos and some of y'all don't. So make sure you have your post notifications on. All right. I love you guys. And don't forget to create a great rest of your day. Bye. Hit that like button, period.